That makes sense. So we should equally be stacked in those three areas. And then tanks, obviously, you're going to be on the opposite end by the transporter to the north. Tanks ready, check, and countdown, please.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Kill out. Stack high.
Hit the ad.
Taunt bull. 3, 2, 1. Kill out. Stack high. Three, 2, 1. Kill out. Taunt boss. Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Kill out. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
All right, guys, spread out.
Gotta watch out for the lines.
Yeah, no, but I had that thing on me and I was trying to get near nobody.
We should lust when he comes back up, since we didn't at the start.
Yes.
Ah, wrong pad. Shit.
3,
Drop it cool then.
1. Kill out. Taunt boss. Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Kill out. Taunt boss. Three, 2, 1. Kill out. Stack high. Taunt boss. 3, 2, 1. Kill out. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Getting them back in position.
2, 1. Collapse.
Got the white.
A lot of range that's just passing the lingering infection amongst each other instead of being I'm looking at their stacks. Yeah, the only melee that has this high stacks stays strong.
Pink down.
3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Fatal strain. Contagion successful.
So with the stacking points, the people that get the infection and become large, run to a color and stay on that. It just helps spread that debuff around. The other people that are infected, you have to pay attention to what's available. So if someone is standing on color, move to a different one.
Yep.
Because yeah, you guys are just passing amongst each other, and it's getting to a point where it's going to be unsustainable for the healers for you.
Thought it passed regardless.
Say that again.
I thought it passed regardless.
It does, but if you're next to another person that has the same infection before it expires, it just passes between you both. And you would double up on stacks instead of passing to someone that doesn't already have one. So you have to be, the people that are infected, you have to be at minimum 5 yards away from each other. So that's why you set up those 3 stacking points. So if you get the infection, run to one of those 3 markers. Make sure no one else is already there, and just spread it to the people around you.
Refresh my memory. Does me using my Ankh take the battle res away?
Many thanks.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I was choking there, sorry.
Table up.
But be aware if sometimes people will throw you battle res before you have a chance to Ankh. You have to cancel the battle res and then use the Ankh, because if you use the battle res, you use the battle res, and you still have your Ankh. Snick was really good at that.
That's because he uses a macro that has a heal, and if you're dead, it casts res.
About how many minutes is this fight?
What?
How long is this fight?
Depends on the DPS, but average about 7 minutes.
Yeah. Ready to check countdown, please?
Must it start?
5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Aya, go to square.
Collapse.
And that's how it should be. So the people that get the infection, you run to a color. Everyone else should be in melee range.
Taunt voice. 3, 2, 1.
See you double up on one color.
Stack high.
Trash him. Good move.
2, 1. Collapse.
Move away from Bob.
Taunt boss.
Okay, color out.
Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 2, 1. Phase change.
Liquefy. Spread. Kill bot. Kill ad. Bomb at the black.
Faster!
But that's much better if you see the spread of the lingering infection.
3, 2, 1. Collapse. Stack high.
Got
down.
2 ads.
Riyadh.
To be honest, at 3 ads, it's like
Yep.
How did they spawn so quickly? Don't they spawn from the gestate?
3,
And that should be on a
1.
cooldown, right?
Collapse.
yeah, but when he came back, everyone was still running, and it happens quickly once he recongeals.
Fatal strain!
So once he recongeals, always know there's going to be an add up. So you immediately go to it. And by the time everyone got to the boss, they didn't see the other ad, and there was another one already being cast.
So, I think that might have been people didn't stand in those circles.
Yeah, if you don't, you have to stand in the bombs.
And there were 2 in the back that didn't get picked up after I got killed. But I
Yeah.
must say, really good job on the spreading of the lingering plague. Everyone was even out. There was some high, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, that's. I saw the markings for. That makes it so much more easier that way.
Yeah.
Can you give tanks a mark that's not going to get stolen by DBM?
Yeah.
I got the infection, the vector, whatever, omega vector stuff. So
Well, it shouldn't really be coming to you.
it happened when we were spreading for that other stuff,
Yeah.
but
Oh, okay.
During that
But-
transition, there's really nothing they can do.
Yeah, true.
just to have a mark on my head, it might help people
will
that
not
are
forget your
counting
kindness.
down to realize that they shouldn't get near a tank. Maybe that's my thought anyway.
Yeah, give them a berth, but only during the transition you may pick it up because it's a bit hectic on that.
Yeah, understand.
I think
Because
that
of
should
that.
be okay. I
But
mean,
during
really,
the main tank, no.
really, this fight, you really don't need to be marked. I think the only fight that we really need you marked is that Chimera boss. I forget what her name is, what that damn thing's name is. Like,
I like the mark just so I can find the other tank.
okay,
That's why I always mark.
okay, so hopefully those marks aren't the same. Hopefully.
Do you use DBM?
Oh yeah, I forgot I can change those.
Yeah, you can check in DBM what the markers come up as.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Huh. All the ones that I'm using, except like Skull. That's great.
Well, yeah, you can do that. Mark if all your markers are going to be used besides Skull. Just mark one tank and Infi buddy up with Skull, and we just avoid that. Or that works. Skull and Moon.
Right, takes. Ready, check, and countdown, please.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume us.
3, 2, 1. Collapse. Taunt boss.
Gas straight on solar far.
Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Taunt boss. 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Gas straight on me.
Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Liquefy. And bombs. Bombs are out. Get them.
Just want to keep him on this end, Cyrus.
The same end?
Yeah, I hate to go all the way back to the other end. We'll just move him to the middle.
You may have to get me up.
Right, you down. I got you.
3, 2, 1. Collapse. Stack high.
No, there's no markers in this thing, but everyone kind of got to do the same thing.
Stack high.
Beautiful.
3, 2, 1. Collapse. Taunt boss.
I don't want to move back. There's someone too far out.
Oh,
Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Of course it did.
Stack high.
Please and thank you.
Well, we have one tank dead. It's fine.
Faster!
3,
Fatal strain! Contagion successful!
I can switch to heals.
Yeah, go ahead. Poke in the booty. Could you step out, please?
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for the invite.
Appreciate you coming.
I'll be back with more perks next week, hopefully.
Sounds good. All right, tanks. Ready, check, and countdown, please. Yeah, it is good for AoE healing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Watch out.
Collapse. Stack high.
It's got just 8 power.
Taunt force. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Stack high. 2, 1. Collapse. Tuned force. Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Liquefy. Get this ad. Alright, bomb.
Target you.
I got a vector.
Alright, go for it. It's up to you where you want to pull him, if you want to bring him back or not.
3, 2, 1. Collapse. Taunt boss.
Vectors away from the tanks, please.
Stack high.
Yeah, they didn't pull them back directly to marker, so you have to adjust.
Taunt boss. Collapse. Stack high. Taunt boss. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Burn that out. Watch out for his forward moves, it will hurt you. I got this one. I'll pass this one.
Three, 2, 1. Collapse. Stack high.
Okay.
Taunt boss. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Stack high. Three, 2, 1. Collapse. Taunt boss.
Okay.
Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Watch out for pool movement. Coming in. I got it.
Three, two, one. Collapse. Stack high.
We got 2 B reses
cooldown.
there. Reason why we're not
I'm
using
picking up both.
Taunt boss.
Second chest.
2, 1. Collapse.
Moon.
I have too many stacks.
Stack high.
Stack off.
Use stones if you got them.
1.
So, yeah.
Collapse. Taunt boss.
We're doing well. I would refrain from dragging him back to the markers, just keep him on the other side, because that's a lot of DPS loss for the lane.
Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 3, 2.
Everybody has a general idea of what to do with the markers. 3 spots.
Yeah,
How about we just get rid of them?
yeah.
Okay.
When you get the markers over your head, just do the triangle stance, and everyone else should be stacked pretty much on the boss's ass, and let the people with the markers be the only ones outside, so there's no confusion. But yeah, it looked like everyone was pretty comfortable through that fight. We got pretty far in.
The healing was a lot better. I actually had mana.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I burned a lot of mana real quick.
If you need mana, I have something that will give you 12% back, I think. So just ask.
If you need mana, just wait long enough and Blizzard will change your resource to focus.
Our spirit. We get that spirit, yo.
MP5's where it's at.
I don't miss
Jesus
those
Christ.
days.
I will not
And don't forget to hit cap.
No, I want resistance gear, baby.
The day is grinding in my robe to level up unarmed. But good stuff.
Yeah, because his liquefy is time based, so if we can push as much DPS as you can, and the first, I think the time, pretty much the time is gonna be 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, tanks ready, check, and time.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a 10-year-old achievement.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years old, but yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just
3, 2,
Everyone should be at tighter stack except for the ones that have
collapse.
debuffs.
Stack high. Tuned boss. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Tuned boss. Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
kill remaining ad. Look out for bombs and lines.
Adjust to where the tanks are, everyone.
3,
Move in.
2, 1. Collapse.
Castrate on me.
Tuned boss.
Need some heals, please.
Guess I'm.
Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Tuned boss. Three, two, one. Collapse. Stack high.
What are you guys dying to?
I'm taking damage from a Mega Vector.
Tuned boss. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Yeah, we've screwed this up pretty bad. Because all of the things are going to one person.
Yeah, I've noticed some people that have it are in melee range and they're not setting out far enough.
And then the
And-
ones that drop it stay on the outside instead of moving back in.
Right, and also if you get gestation, you need to move 5 yards away from that person too. You can't sit on top of them. I know it sucks, but you can't. You just can't do that.
Yeah, this fight, you really have to be aware of your surroundings because if you're not, it's a wipe. You have to know how to handle this debuff and the debuff of others.
Fatal strain. Contagion successful.
It just kind of sucks that all 3 debuffs going to one person is something that can happen.
Yeah, this fight was made to test people and their awareness, and it does a very good job of it. I can only imagine if I don't even think it's going to be a thing in LFR, but if it is, it's going to be so many tears. I'm going to enjoy it.
Well, I have a feeling it'll be pretty trivial in
Yeah.
LFR.
Oh, you have the debuff. Whoop-de-doo, it doesn't spread.
Or it doesn't hit
is.
very hard either. It'll probably do like 500 damage.
It's nothing to it.
Yeah. But yeah, this fight just tests everyone individually as well as a cohesive group. You really have to be aware of everything. Outside of that, it's pretty straightforward.
After he goes into a puddle or liquefies, whatever it's called, and then comes back out, would you prefer that we tank him in the center? Or
Honestly, whatever's comfortable to you. I'm just thinking of overall DPS, just taking them on the spot since everyone kind of has an idea of what to do.
yeah, that's kind of what I did. Is where he came up, I just left him there.
And that was good. Everyone just has to know to adjust around that because moving them, while yes, it gives you more room in the overall, it doesn't add anything to the fight. It actually takes away DPS.
And since it is a timed fight, his liquefy is on a timer. It sucks too because you're constantly having. It's not a damage thing, so can't. But
yeah, the longer it takes after each liquefy, the just more raw output of damage the boss does, and it's just no bueno. But it is a fun fight. Fun but frustrating.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So everyone but the Omega Vector people should be stacked on his ass.
2, 1. Collapse. Stack high. Torrent Boss. 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Stack high.
get out.
3, 2,
He's got a big enough hitbox, melee. You can hit him from way back there.
Torrent Boss. Stack high. 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
That's a good vector
3,
triangle.
2, 1. Base change.
Watch his pool, it's about to move.
Get the ad.
Target you.
They definitely slowed down the bloodlines. You don't have the debuff, stack back up on the SS.
Get out.
Stack high. 3, 1. Collapse.
I'm just getting close to you, so I'm gonna pick up this because I don't have enough and you have too many.
Taunt boss.
Go ahead and get away from me. Sorry.
3, 2, 1. Collapse.
I'm right next to you.
I got you.
I got it.
Stack high.
Go. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some if you do. I know I'm sitting a bit low on the scale.
Taunt boss. 3, 2,
And that's how it should be done. People that see themselves low should just run out and pick up some.
So,
They don't
torch
make-
'em. You have 4 stacks. I'll take.
Good stuff. The only one that should really be low on the count are the tanks. Just tank them there.
Three, 2, 1. Collapse.
Just those.
Stack high. Taunt boss. Target you. 2, 1. Collapse.
Sure, you're trying to pick up some stacks. I'm gonna pick
Stack
up
high.
another one from
Stack high. 3, 2, 1.
Figures part.
Collapse. Taunt boss. Two, 1. Relax. 2. Phase change.
Go ahead.
Target you.
Mom.
Three, 2, 1. Relax.
that was our
Stack
last.
high.
You Chan, come get it from me.
Yeah, the people that should be picking up the debuff right now should be reaching and torturing the Nostrix. Solar Ball.
Ostrich is a tank.
Yeah, you're right. I see the
Taunt
aspect.
boss. 1. Collapse.
Gonna get pop rest.
Yes.
Focus on
Stack
getting the buff over.
Three, 2, 1. Collapse. Taunt boss.
I'm not. in the back, near the middle of the platform. Just do it on his next liquefy. It's going to be coming up.
I'm on.
3. Stack
Same.
1. Collide.
A little bit of downtime.
Phase change.
Try to drink a little bit.
Who's the highest healer? I would say we have 2 battle reses. I would say die and res back with mana.
That'll be Aya.
Someone missed a.
I used on.
Target you.
Someone missed a bomb. That's gonna hurt more than anything right now.
I think,
Goodbye.
I think it's run. I think it's run's course.
Oh, there's an ad still up.
We miss bombs.
Yeah.
Target you.
When you miss a bomb in that particular stress phase, it's no bueno. You might be able to pull it off considering how low the boss is, but
No.
but everyone, great job. That's such a better cleanup. Not everyone got used to the mechanics. Now you see what you have to do.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
Because I know where you guys were the last time we ran the crush on this. Is amazing.
Yeah, it's all about trying to keep the Omega
stack
Vector
mana,
as small as possible. You don't. I mean, the more you get it, the worse it's gonna get.
Yep.
So we have to systematically. If you don't have
If you see yourself
tracker,
lower than the rest of the
you
rest
need
of
to
the
go
raid,
get
if you have
somebody.
DBM, or I know Big Wigs has a tracker on there as well. I think DBM you may have it activated, but
If you
it
have weak
shows a
auras,
huge window on the right hand side that shows how many stacks everyone has. But yeah,
weak
auras
auras will do the same. If you're using LVUI, LVUI will show you on your raid frames a debuff that looks like a blood, and that's the Omega Vector. And if you have autoimmune suppressor, auto suppressor, that'll show. But the job just have to clean up on the vector. Looking at numbers right now, we need to do a little bit more DPS.
If you
the DPS comes once everyone's familiar with that mechanic of managing their
Yeah.
debuffs.
Well, in the melee, you have to remember too. He has a huge hitbox, so you can come out and put stack where you're supposed to on the outside and still hit the boss. So
Yeah. When you target the boss and you see the red ring around him, if you still have that marker available, that actually pretty well defines his hitbox.
yeah, it's huge. I've never seen a hitbox that big in a long time.
That's what she said.